sir. You already know what time it is.
Oh, yes.
I'm your boy, Matt P.
And I'm your boy, Jeremy Chase.
And we are part of Parking Lot Parables.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so we are here once again. We are in the month of June.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this year is not playing.
Man, it's almost more than half over. I'm telling you, man, like this year going by pretty fast. So, better be on your game.
Yeah, most definitely. We hope everybody is doing well so far. This hump day.
Yes, sir.
Juneteenth is coming up. We got Father's Day coming up.
Yep.
So we wanted to talk about men. I think one episode a while back we talked about how men could treat women better, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this episode we wanted to talk about vice versa. How women could treat men better.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna act like you can think of every scenario here.
Yeah.
So we just gonna be covering some very general things.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to start off, bro?
Yeah. I mean, and like we saying, this isn't to bash women. This isn't to bash men. This isn't to. We talking about how to treat people right that deserve to be treated right.
Right.
So we ain't saying you need to treat any deadbeats and people who ain't trying to live up to your standards. We're talking about quality gentlemen, how to treat them right.
Yeah, and you got somebody of quality.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we hope you know. If you don't, then you got an even deeper issue that you need to go see somebody about.
Yeah, man. And that's one of the first things. Listening to your man. Listening to your man. Like just being able to let him say what he got to say without having to, I guess some people say with all the extra whoop-de-whoop. All the extra bickering.
All the hoopla.
Yeah, like I think sometimes, when it's hard for a lot of men to just communicate in general.
True.
And like sometimes when men become vulnerable, especially for women, in front of women, it's like it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to like get out your feelings, get out how you truly feel, because like we process stuff way differently than women.
Yeah.
Women are able to process their feelings like that.
Most of the time,
yeah. Most of the times, they're able to assess, what made them feel the way, why they feel that way, how they feel.
Until you ask them what they want to eat.
Look, man. But yeah, like I think just listening to your man, like even just like the little subtle things. And and I'm gonna give a disclaimer. We are not talking about our significant others because they've been amazing.
Yeah.
They're the reason we're doing this because they've been on point.
Yeah. I feel them new. It's like a new thing.
Yeah, man. Like
the Lord's doing a new thing.
Look, man. Like this season of being in a relationship, man, it's taught me that there are things that I needed that I didn't know I needed. Like, we've done our love languages, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, I didn't know I needed compliments. Like, and that's the next thing I want to talk about. Make your man feel wanted. Like, if your man look good, like, tell him. Don't let him forget. I think we all get it twisted. Like
somebody else will.
Yeah, like we all get it twisted. Like the man should be the one complimenting the women all the time. Like no, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Like if you attracted to that person, let them know. Like boost their head up. Like make them feel like they the best thing in the world. I'm not saying that to be manipulative. No, like genuinely. Be like, you looking good today. Like, what you wearing? Like, it's little stuff like that. Like, man, that does something to you. You get them little sly comments, and have you feeling yourself, like making you feel more confident, and like it's a new feeling, man.
Yeah.
it is definitely a new feeling. Like, you know, to have someone who is just so attracted to you. You know, growing up, I didn't date too many people, so I never felt this to this level. Like, man, like that girl loved me, like for real. So I'm like, you know, it's good to like boost up your significant other. You know, let them know that you know he's loved, that he's attracted to you. Like, that's important. Like that boosts our ego. We need that sometimes. You know. You know, just let them know. But yeah, always give them compliments. Let them know that you see them. Yeah. You know, if he been out there working hard, working out, I'm like, I see you. I see your muscles coming in. Say, looking strong. Like, man, it does something to you. But yeah, like compliments, they still matter. They still matter. And you know what? I think some women do this, but not as much. Do stuff that he likes to do. I think a lot of times, you know, especially as men, we set up the dates. We set up, you know, the activities, the things we want to do. But it's okay for you to be like, you know, babe, what you want to do? Like, let's tap into one of your interests. Get into what your man like. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing more attractive than a woman who dives into my interests. Like man, like you be up there playing video games. That's a fun time.
Yeah,
you know,
like, yeah.
It's fun free time. Look,
man. Free. You can stay in the house. Mm-hmm. Just get some snacks and go to town.
Look, man, like there's
it's
nothing.
My type of carrying on.
Mm-hmm. Look, be fake tussling. Mm-hmm. Like, you over there cheating. Like, no, you cheating. Like, man, it's a good time. Like, I think sometimes we forget that, you know, they need to be invested in their hobbies as well. Mm-hmm. You know, I think, you know, of course, a lot of women grew up, you know, watching romantic comedies and all this other stuff, where it's like, you know, it should be like, well, we should do these things. And like, you know, the men hardly get, you know, what they want. It's like, well, I want to go here, here, here. And they not considered. But consider some stuff he like to do. If he likes sports, go to a sports game with him.
Yeah. If you like watching anime,
yeah, give it a try. You never know.
You know,
you never know.
One of them characters might resonate with you.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, man. It's so funny.
With all the anime watchers, stand up.
Look,
go ahead and put one hand up in the comments.
You know, I'm real into like superhero stuff and anime and all of that. And she was like, I mean, she was like, that's cool, you know. Look, I'll watch, you know, every now and then with you. I'm like, okay, bet. And when I tell you, she got hooked.
Which one you put on?
Now, we started on Captain America and Falcon together.
Okay.
And when I tell you that girl was hooked, she was like, you ain't watching without me, did you? I'm like, nah, I saved it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man.
You get in trouble right there. Right there.
But yeah, like, participate in what he likes, you know? Yeah. It's always good to jump in, you know, with his hobbies, his you know, his things that he likes to do.
Yeah.
You got anything to add on
that? Gap between y'all, man. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, compromise is, you know, I know we talked about this last time, you know, compromising, you know, yeah, like just take some time out, you know, work his activities that he like to do, just like you said, bro.
Yeah. And not only that, learn to pamper your man. Like, there's nothing like a woman who fixes your plate. And I'm not saying this got to be happening all the time, but I'm saying, like, there's nothing like a woman fixing you a hot meal and bringing it to you. Look, feeding it.
Learn how to cook.
Look, man, like, yeah, teaching you how to cook as well. Like, man, There's nothing like that, you know. Like, and a lot of these, they go into love languages. Like, you know, even acts of service, you know. It may be some stuff, you know. It be the small things for me, man. Like, when she scratched my head, like, that
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big baby. I'm gonna lay
Look,
my head on your lap.
Man, I'm gonna nuzzle up in there. Like,
yeah. Like, get the massage in the head a little bit.
Look, like, man.
I'm right there. I ain't moving.
Okay.
I'm good.
And tall. Like, man, I think it's okay for men to feel, you know, pampered, you know, in that way. Like, we should be able to cuddle with our woman. Like, let him be the little spoon sometimes. Shoot. Look. I'm just saying.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm with it.
Look.
I know somebody probably said, them like, oh, hell, ain't gonna be no little spoon. Ain't no little spoon. Man, look.
That
hey,
be the main ones
don't block
that
your
want
blessings,
it.
bro. Don't block your blessings, bro.
Look,
don't block
your
blessings.
The one that be like, no, I don't want to be a little spoon. They be the main ones that want it.
Yeah.
So, look, let him be the little spoon. Cuddle him, you know, scratch his head, you know, rub his back, you know.
Now, I'm sure somebody probably done jumped in talking about, what if he don't deserve all that? All right, then. You know he don't deserve it.
Look.
Don't ask no stupid question. You already know he don't deserve it.
But just give him much as required.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, if you know you got a good dude, this is what we talking about. And if you can't tell, something's wrong.
Look, you might have to switch that title, how to treat good men.
Like, you might have to... You might have to remove yourself from the situation for a little bit to take a step back. Like, how is it you can't tell if you with somebody that's good or not?
Yeah. Look, that may be one of our conversations.
Yeah, I'm like, because I mean I've seen it, man. Like, people mistreat people and they're good to them.
Yeah.
You know, they can't tell. Like, that's because, you know, something has happened to them. But I don't want to get too far off into that. We talking about something else here.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that little spoon though.
Look, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Cuddle me.
Massage my shoulder.
Well, look, man.
Make it feel all right. Man. Like Michael Jackson say.
Look, we about due for a massage in Jacksonville, bro.
But,
like,
I'm already booked for one.
Look, man.
I don't be playing.
Look, the only thing is the massage place be during the week, and I be working.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Boy, last year was too lit. Boy, we was working our way down there like like at least twice a month. Boy, we was down there. Boy.
Oh yeah, man.
Like, hey, brother, you want to take off some time? Let's slide down there.
I'm trying to tell you.
Back when everybody was scared to go out.
Look,
shoot, we was getting in there quick.
I think they even had it a little cheaper.
I think so. Good times.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. Break out the massage oils. Them scented oils.
Yeah, give me your man, you know, a little something.
Put on some of that Jodeci.
You know, don't go too far.
Yeah.
You know, if he ain't married.
Yeah.
But, you know, give him a little something.
It calm stuff. Like, as I'm using, oh Lord, now she gonna hear me saying one of her words. She was just telling me about people saying her words. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so my girl has this word she uses called it calm. In the context of marriage, is what it means.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, respectfully, give a massage. You know, if y'all ain't married, don't go too far.
Yeah.
And if y'all wanted them to be like, oh well, I gotta test the car out before I can buy it. I mean,
look, I'm trying to buy
more power to you.
I'm trying to get the car new, straight off the lot.
Look, we got something called the Holy Spirit, right? We can get the car facts. You can get the car facts.
Look. He'll tell you everything about that car.
You can get the car fast. I mean, I have seen cars. I have seen people drive cars, buy it, and then a few months later it go bad.
Look, man.
See, if you had the Holy Spirit, you could have got the car facts.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, give you everything you need to know about the car.
Teach
you how to upgrade the car, how to put oil in it, how to change the filters.
Take care of that car.
Give it a new alignment.
Look, if y'all don't understand that analogy, boy, you're in trouble, boy.
Look, I'm just saying. I'm trying to put a V8 up in there. But anyways, we talking about how to treat men better. Yeah, man. Like, just those little affectionate things. It matters, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Look, it be the simple stuff, man, that I be like, ooh. Man, I'll never forget, like, I was this is rather recently. We were talking about, we were going to do like new workout goals for June and all this stuff. And I was like, man, I gotta get me one of them like half-gallon bottles, so I can have it with me at work and stuff. And I was, I just went about my business, and I'm like I think 2-3 days later, I get a package at the door. I'm like, man, I'm checking my phone. I'm like, I know better, cause I ain't ordered nothing. Bro, I was panicking, cause it was
somebody that got you.
Look, bro, it was the end of the month, and I get paid monthly, so I'm like, they better not took out the rest of what I got. But yeah, man, she sent me that water bottle. Like she listened to my needs and fulfilled it. Like, it be just the little stuff. It wasn't like an expensive bottle, but man, it meant the world to me. Like, this make me want to go harder in my health journey, cause she did that. Like, it be little stuff like that like makes you want to do better. And I think some women don't understand that. Some are like, why I got to give him something? He supposed to be the one providing for me. Like, I think those little gestures, it sows seeds of I got your back. It allows him to, when you give a man tools to work, he gonna work. Well, let me rephrase that. When you give a good man tools to work, he gonna work.
Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, we gotta put that goods. Gotta put that goods on the front.
Like, if you give a man something to work with, he gonna work it. Like, and that's with anything. And like, that gesture alone is like, man, I'm finna get in this gym. I'm finna drink this water. Bro, I've drunk more water now than I ever have. Because of that one little gesture. Like, man, I was like, oof. But yeah, like, just be able to, create an environment for your man to be free. Like, that's another thing. Like, not like especially if you're married, like, it should be a place where he can come home and not have to deal with more and more problems. And that should be the same for both parties. Like, it shouldn't be like you get off work and then you have to deal with another whole beast in itself, which you will have, struggles and stuff like that, but it should be peace. Like, I think I was even talking to a girl about this. Like, you should be able to take off who you were at work and just be able to relax, be able to shed, who you had to be for work, and like just be yourself. Like, you shouldn't have to put on for your significant other. I think a lot of people have trouble doing that because they aren't fully giving up themselves. Like, they put up certain boundaries and walls where they don't allow themselves to just truly be exposed. And I heard someone say this. It was like, marriage doesn't make you better, it just exposes you more. Like, you will get exposed more of all your faults, cause you, like, just picture it, if you're single, you by yourself, you ain't have no one to tell you that you messy. That you don't take care of your stuff the way you need to. You don't have someone to tell you that it's not right to do certain things. Like your faults get exposed. And I think, that's why you need someone who can help you build on those things. I think the more as you date, as you be together, you should be able to say, okay, they've helped me in this area. They've helped me grow in this area. They helped me, advance in this area. So I can picture in marriage that it will only get better. Like, there's nothing right now that I can hide from her. Like, nothing. Like, there's nothing I can hide from her. And you should feel that comfortable, you know, with your significant other. You should make that space for them as well. You know, it should be a space of, I'm not going to judge you by anything you tell me. I'm going to help you in whatever way you need, but I'm not going to down you because I got my own faults. You know, my own struggles, my own pain. So I'm not finna bring you down because of something you dealing with. And that's the purpose, man. Like, we should all have that someone that, you know, we can, as some women say, let our hair down with. You know, be able to just let loose and enjoy, you know, where we can vent and not be judged.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got anything to add to that, bro?
Oh, well, no, not really. I mean, you was talking about taking off who you were at work, and that's something I noticed I was having trouble with, you know, like putting off, okay, work is over. I was bringing it home.
Yeah.
And so like when I was dealing with my girl or talking to her, I'd be so aggravated already.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to talk.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes it's like you so aggravated by what's happened throughout the day that it's hard to even talk sometimes.
Oh yeah, man.
Or have a simple conversation like, how you doing, man? I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's like, cause you just so aggravated.
Yeah.
You can't like take it off, put it down, leave it where it was.
Yeah. And I think for those situations, like, you really got to pray that stuff off of you, man.
Yeah.
Cause like, it really do be spirits to send agitation to you. And like, you know, right if you get off, I'll be like, Lord, you know, this day was terrible. Help me not to take this home into the environment, cause it'll only cause more and more trash. And you know, this is my place of peace, so I ain't even finna bring it.
Right.
You know, I think like even now, like we are, like I'm always having conversations of ways to protect our peace. Like, you know, some stuff I don't allow. You know, some people I don't allow to contact me because you already know how they is.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's just so important that, you know, especially as women, because they have intuition and they be knowing who's for us and who not, man. Like better than we do. So,
especially your girl, like she, and like if there's something bothering you, you can't hide it from her.
Oh yeah, nah,
it's aggravating. They be like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nah, don't worry about it. I'm good.
What you talking about?
Yeah, don't
look. That's why now I just like, you know, I just straight up front.
Yeah, just go ahead and tell her.
Okay.
She ain't gonna stop asking.
Yeah. No. But yeah,
definitely ain't gonna stop asking.
But yeah, you know, this whole thing is about, you know, treating men better. You know, like everyone wants to feel loved, feel cared for, feel appreciated. You know, it's okay to, you know, give him a thank you. You know, if he's doing something to provide for you, whether it's just being a boyfriend, like he's providing his time, he's providing, you know, solutions to your problems, providing you good conversation, new ways to think about stuff, like relationship, like be appreciative. Like I think sometimes we forget that they don't have to be there, you know, on both sides. Like they didn't have to choose you and you didn't have to choose them. And I think sometimes we'll be so settled in something that we forget that they can leave whenever they want. Like they're not tied down. Like this could be the end. And you know, it always humbles me, you know, to be like, she's really staying in this thing with me. You know, I'm just grateful. Like, man, it be humbling you. But yeah, man, you got anything else to add, bro?
Well, no, I think we kind of touched on most of. I mean, well, just know what type of dude you got. You know, sometimes space and prayer may be the answer. Like maybe he's just not ready to talk right now. But what you can do is pray for him.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes a little space. I ain't talking about no 2-3 day space, but give him a few minutes to gather himself, gather his thoughts. Pray for peace. peace in his mind.
Yeah.
You know, things bothering him, ain't no telling. You know, so just know what type of dude you got. Most guys just aren't chatty like that off top. You know, a lot of guys anyway, especially when it comes to stuff they dealing with.
Yeah.
So just know what type of dude you got. You know, sometimes if you may need a little space, or maybe you can't address it right then and there. You know, but just know what type of dude you got.
Yeah. I mean, even talking about that, man, like giving him space to process like how he's feeling. Like sometimes we don't want to be berated with like, you know, how you doing? Like sometimes we're still trying to process it ourselves. So we may need time to like, you know, like I'm not ready to talk about it right now, but when I am ready to talk about it, I will. You know, sometimes you have to say it like that. So that they can, you know, give you the space to feel how you feel right now. But, you know, don't hold it off as well. You know, don't let it go longer than it needs to, because that'll lead to danger. You don't want that.
So yeah, I mean, all we talking about really is appreciating and treating your significant other right. Specifically now we're talking about, you know, women. You're treating your man right. You know, if he's a good man, if he ain't, get rid of him. It's pretty simple. It ain't rocket science. You know, I mean, if you wanna play Dr. Fix-It, then I mean, that's up to you. But shoot, I mean, it ain't for me. I don't believe in projects. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man,
so projects. That ain't the move. Like Captain Saver, all that stuff. That stuff is for the birds, man. It never works.
Look, man, I think, you know, when you try to play Superman, you literally trying to play God in their life. And
stop saving these.
And when you play a God in their life, that doesn't give God enough room to show himself to them. So, you know, yeah.
Yeah, women, stop trying to say these goofy, man, for real, man. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I can't tell you how many times I ran into a woman who was trying to like her head and heart is so like jacked up because she's put so much time and energy into this dude or dudes over in the past, and now she don't even know what a good dude look like. She don't even know what it means to be treated a certain in a good way because I mean because of what she set herself up for.
Yeah, man. Look, that's why you gotta know who you dating, and sometimes it takes people outside, like your friends and people that are close to you. They can tell you the truth. If they see something, pay attention to it. You ain't got to take it as word, but you know, just look out for it.
At least take note of it at the very least. I mean, because at least that way you can't be like, well, why ain't nobody say nothing?
Yeah, you ain't caught off guard totally. But yeah, man.
So what we saying, man? You got a good dude, treat him right.
Yeah,
fellas, we done already told y'all, fellas, if you got a good woman, treat her right. So if you got a good significant other, y'all treat him right. And stay away from the foolishness.
Stay away from the foolishness.
Speaking of which, y'all already know what time it is.
Oh yeah.
It is Miss Me with the Foolishness. And this is mad foolish.
Look,
what we got here?
Very foolish, man.
Oh, Mr. Hack.
So the story is there was this Southwest Airlines pilot who was sentenced for watching porn and exposing genitals on a flight.
So basically, he was fapping while he was flying.
Look. So his name is Michael Hack, 60-year-old Southwest Airlines pilot, is apologetic after sentencing to probation for watching porn and exposing his genitals on a flight he piloted from Philadelphia to Orlando. So he was charged with intentionally committing a lewd, indecent, or obscene act in public place, and he pled guilty. So, I'm trying to say, he said it started as a consensual prank between me and the other pilot. That's a little suspect, but that's not.
Yeah, that's mad suspect, bro. Like,
he said, I never imagined it would turn into this in 1,000 years.
You never imagined.
It said the plane reached cruising altitude and Hack got out his seat, disrobed, and began watching porn on the laptop inside the cockpit. Man,
there's so many puns in there.
Oh,
like,
so many. There's so many.
Like, he's out here in the cockpit.
Man, just getting it in.
Like, bro, there's puns in this, man. Like,
Look.
He said he kept doing it while the first officer was continuing to perform her duties as an assigned crew member.
Oh, so he was with the woman pilot again.
I'm trying to figure out what type of prank. Like, how do you prank somebody by them walking in with you and your old 60-year-old genitals? Is that the prank?
Mm-hmm.
Like, 60-year-old boss.
Look.
Prank. That's the prank.
You doing this during the Rona? Look, what?
Yeah, this was
It was in August of 2020.
Southwest. Somebody said Southwest turned into the new Spirit.
Look, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Like, you really out here just showing it all. Man, you supposed to be the pilot.
Boy.
Look.
You out here with your old testicles out here exposing yourself.
Man.
You know what that reminds me of, bro? You remember the truck driver?
Oh, yeah. And he crashed. Look, man, if he would have got loose of that plane and would have felt some turbulence, like, all it took is the wrong shape to go the wrong way. I mean, I don't know if he's still shooting them off like that, being 60, but
Nah, he was. You ever shoot a water gun when it's out of water? And like you you cock it, no pun intended, and then like you press the trigger and you see a few drops come out.
Man, shoot.
I'm like,
man, that pilot said, I'm trying to get off this extra testosterone.
he said, I'm gonna get part of the what did they call
the Mile High
Club, bruh.
I'm like, was he still wearing his mask? Like,
I don't want to go into it. I mean, because I feel like I'll just start throwing out puns about this if I keep on, bro. Like,
man.
I'm like, I just don't understand the prank, the supposed prank behind this. I don't see how this is a prank.
Yeah, how is it a prank and how is it funny? Because I don't
like look at these raisins.
I mean, look, you ever seen Bad Grandpa?
Yeah.
I wonder he was out there like that where old buddy was swinging the ball. Man, shoot.
Out here playing with folks' lives for Pornhub.
Man, shoot. I mean, he probably only had some years left, so I guess he was like...
well, Autopilot got it down, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this one off right quick.
No. That's why I fly Delta.
Yeah, see, I ain't gonna lie. Southwest, I like their color scheme. The more I think about this, the funnier it is.
Fam was trying to pull a R. Kelly sound like, see that one up, it's on you. But man, goddamn, what people be doing? Like, why?
Hey, bro, like men consistent. One thing consistent about a lot of men out here. Oh, they gonna do something foolish.
Man,
they gonna do something foolish. Like I don't understand it, bro. Like I don't understand it myself. Like bro, like most of the foolish stuff you done heard in this that's been done in this world has been done by men.
Yeah. Like
women, they get it in too.
Yeah.
But men, they be on one, boy.
Yeah. I'm like, man.
They be on one. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro. Could have kept it. You could be like, I'm gonna go to the restaurant right quick. I mean, they got Wi-Fi on the plane. I'm sure you got the free Wi-Fi, dog. Could have took it in the restroom. I'm like, who's cleaning that up?
Fam said he got out the whole laptop and was like, I need to see the big screen. But yeah, man, that's ridiculous there. Look. You know them little wings they give out for like kids that visit the cockpit? I wouldn't have touched them bad boys.
Yeah, you know, he be out there like saying hey to everybody.
Oh, thank you
when
for
they walking out taking flight. Like, keep your hands to yourself, bro. Keep your hands to yourself.
Shoot.
Keep your hands to yourself.
And who, boy, I wonder who had to clean up after that.
Like I said, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, who cleaned up? Like, I mean, especially, I mean,
bro, I got a story that's sort of related to this. So when I was working as a student at the college, I was in IT, and one of the janitors was in one of the labs going in.
Okay.
So I'm guessing he finished. And one of the assistants called him mid-finishing. And so, I don't know why they call IT to come wipe down. Why you calling IT? The man works in maintenance. Make him clean that stuff up.
So it was a maintenance man that did it?
Yes. Well, like, you know, the janitors and stuff.
Yeah, maintenance.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
heck no. But yeah, he done had
why
to
you
come
calling that? I know we, like, do the screens and stuff.
See, y'all, it's electronics. It got to be cleaned a special way. Call IT in.
I know you can guess who didn't do it. They wanted me to. I walked in that mug and I walked straight out. And they were like, you cleaned it? I'm like, yeah, I wiped the computers. I ain't touching. I ain't touched nothing. But yeah, old buddy was fired. I was like, man, y'all need to come get him and come clean the
Oh, bro.
Man, I'm like, damn,
bro, they can't wait till they get off to go beat on. I'm like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm. And you on the regular computer, like, they don't know. They can track everything you see on there. So if you go on
But no, hold on. Don't they have like a blocker for that though?
Well, not for IT.
Oh.
Like, IT knows what you watching. Like, so if you going on there, you know, watching something you ain't got no business watching on school computers, they can come right to you. And I think that's how we found out.
Was he black?
Unfortunately.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. I just felt like I was like,
niggas gonna need.
Yeah, like this sounded like some.
I was like, come on, bro.
I don't know. It just sounded like some. How Dave Chappelle said, some niggerdom right there.
Bro, it was funny. The other janitors were talking trash. Oh, nasty something. Man, they were cussing that joker out. They were cussing. Said, I ate lunch with that. Boy, that was the funniest conversation. Oh, they was chewing him out. Like, they ain't give a darn. Said, some people were like, I'm glad his tail gone. He ain't ditch anyway. I was like, oh.
Sorry, brother.
Oh. I was like, dang. Boy, that paid for his entire life. Hey, man. They were like, I hope they take his down to jail.
Oh, man.
Like,
oh, man. That's crazy, man.
Boy, they had that heat for him. I was like, woo. Man. Look, don't mess with the people that clean up after you.
Fellas, if you gotta do that, wait till you get home.
We don't condone it, but good God.
Wait till you get home.
Man, that's...
But look, y'all see, you know, we talk about everything on the podcast. You know, that's what you do when you have a podcast. You talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if you were looking at starting your own podcast, you already know what to do. Sign up for our masterclass.
Yes, sir.
$40.
$40.
And we talking about everything.
Yeah.
I mean everything.
Everything
Everything
We're
to
adding
get you
new
started.
stuff. We're adding
Everything
new
to
stuff.
get you started.
So yeah, we'll drop that link in the comments.
So if you want to follow me, you can follow me at Matthew Priest on Facebook, Matthew_E_Priest on Instagram, and Unprecedented MP on Snapchat and Twitter.
Oh yeah, if you want to follow me, you can follow me at The Chase Harden on all social media platforms.
And ladies, like we said, treat if you got a good man, treat him right. And vice versa.
Yeah.
But y'all already know what to do. I am Matt P.
I'm Jeremy Chase.
One time.
Yes.